Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and we're entering the 5th and final week of Dead by Daylight's Advent Calendar. So let's check out and see what we can get this week here by checking Dwelf by Daylight's Twitter account here. It says Week 5 rewards have been revealed. We hope you enjoyed the 2020 Advent Calendar. Hashtag Dead by Daylight holidays. For more info, click here. So you can see that we have the Frosty Eyes for the Blight on the 28th, 29th, and 30th of December, and then on the 31st of December and 1st, 2nd, 3rd of January, the 2021 charm. And look, we're going to get 100,000 blood points. So let's go check out the article. Clicking on the link takes you to the official Dead by Daylight website where they have this blog post article about the Advent Calendar for 2020. The beginning of this just tells you how it's going to work, the setup. This was all written before December, so we've read through this before. And then what we want to see is the schedule here. As we go through the Advent Calendar picture here, though, we see that each of the first 4 weeks are all grayed out now, because those have passed. Look, guys, it's just like Big Brother's memory wall, and once a sweater has been evicted from the house, their picture turns gray. No, I'm just kidding. So this is all stuff that's passed. This colorful week here is the one that we're on now. And unlike previous weeks, Monday was usually a filler day, but we can actually get the Frosty Blight today, the 28th. So 3 days for the Blight, 28th, 29th, 30th, and then the final 4 days are going to be this 2021 charm. So let's read about it. Week 5, ring in 2021 and the conclusion of our Advent Calendar 2020 with the New Year 21 Universal Charm, meaning it's good for survivors and killers. After the Blight finds his vision frozen over with a pair of frosty eyes. Note the 100,000 blood points gift available between December 31st and January 3rd is only claimable once. Okay. Cosmetics between December 28th and December 31st. The Blight's Frosty Eyes. You get that with using the code Frosty Blight. So we'll actually type that in today. And between December 31st and January 3rd, the New Year's 2021 charm. New Year, new entities, the code for that. Then the login currencies. So today we get 500 iridescent shards. Tomorrow it's going to be 10,000 blood points. The 30th, another 500 iridescent shards. And then so a one-time login between the 31st and January 3rd will get you 100,000 blood points. Got it. Have a fantastic holiday season and a bloody good new year, the Dead by Daylight team. And then as we go on, it'll just talk about all the things that are no longer available. So let's go redeem some stuff here. All right, Frosty Blight we can get today. Let's go do that now. Okay, so there I got my 500 shards for logging in today. And we're going to go into, so it brings up the news here automatically, and it just does the same thing with the breakdown of week 5. Frosty Blight and New Year, new entity. If you forget where this is, you can just go down to the bottom and click your news to bring that back up. So we're going to go into the store here, and we'll get our Frosty Blight. So you want to make sure that you're on the tab all the way to the left. See where my mouse is here where it says characters. One more step to the left is featured. You want to make sure that you're on the feature tab because that has this redeem code part here on the right. So we're going to click that redeem code. This brings up the box where we can type in Frosty Blight. It's not case sensitive. Uppercase, lowercase does not matter. Redeem code. But bam! There's my Frosty Eyes for the Blight. The cold eyes of a killer who wants warm blood. Have a fantastic holiday season and a bloody good new year, the Dead by Daylight team. Nice. All right. What else can we get? So we're going to be able to get that 2021 charm in a couple of days. Let me just make sure to go over with you some other stuff so that you are totally up to date. So redeem code. We have Entity's Little Helper for the reindeer. Entity's Little Helper, all one word, ba-bam. This code has already been claimed, so that code's still good. So let's just talk for a minute about all these sweaters that they gave out this month. So it started out with Zarina with the Snap Snap sweater, and then we went to Felix with the Holiday Formal sweater, and then we went to Elodie with the Pathfinder sweater, and then we went to Cheryl with the sweater of Metatron. So they gave out those 4 sweaters to everyone this year, and then they had some limited codes that they gave away 100,000 Adam Francis sweaters, 100,000 Dwight Fairfield snack time sweaters. What's the Adam one's called? Teacher's Pet, I think. And now they're giving out 100,000 of the Cozy Holidays ugly sweater for Susie from the Legion. A couple of the codes are expired already, so let's actually test them out right now, see which codes are active, which codes are expired, and hopefully you're one of the early viewers on this so you could take advantage of the codes that we find are good, if there are any that are good. So let's go back into the store and check them out. Okay, so back into the shop we go. Here we're going to hit redeem code once again. So the first code we had for Susie's Legion sweater was from Dead by Daylight's Twitter account, and it was way too many. 25,000 sweaters for this. Redeem, this code's invalid, so that means that one is expired. Then the next code we had was HENDUO. This one is for the Chinese community. I don't actually know where they post the codes for the Chinese community. Usually word just travels to me through the grapevine, but what someone did who was fluent in Chinese, they just tried words that meant way too many in Chinese, and they went fishing and they found one that worked, this HENDUO code. So we're going to try that. Redeem, same thing, not valid. So that one is expired. And then late last night on VKontakte, the Russian version of Facebook, they put out this code here that was MNOGO. So that's spelled MNOGO. And we're going to hit redeem on that one. This code could not be redeemed because you already own the associated item. That means this code is still good, folks. If it's telling me that I already own the item, that means I could have gotten it if I didn't. So that code is still active for MNOGO. And then finally is the one that was put up on Dead by Daylight Japan. And this one, Japan, they split them up. They do some codes for PC, some codes for console. So the PC code is Susie mute key 4648. Redeem. This code's not valid, so that means all the Japanese PC codes are gone. Not surprising, because the 25,000 they split up in Japan, 5,000 for PC and 20,000 for console. So right now, if you're on PC, the MNOGO is the only way you can go. There is a console code here for Japan though. Kawaii Susie 554. Now hopefully this says not good for your platform. Let's see. No, this code is not valid. Maybe all these are gone too. Kawaii Susie 554. Huh. I mean, I'm not on console, so maybe it's giving me a not valid error because I'm not on console. Maybe give that one a try if you are on console, but go with the MNOGO first, because that one, as of this very moment, we know is good. I'm going to wrap up this video and let y'all get to it. Alright, so that's your Susie codes. One last point about this advent calendar and the devs' generosity with this event. So we know that they're going to give away 300,000 sweaters between Dwight, Adam, and Susie. The codes are all going to be exhausted. So that's 300,000 sweaters right there. Now, all of these 4 characters, they had a limited window, which was much longer than how long the 100,000 codes lasted for Dwight and Adam, which lasted roughly a day. You had a 3-day window period to get the sweaters for these 4 characters, and nobody owned them. With the Dwight and the Adam and the Susie, there are people who own them already, so they couldn't claim the codes. But these, nobody owned these 4 sweaters. So I'm guessing that they gave away 1 million sweaters at least between these 4, and then the 300,000 on top of that for Dwight, Adam, and Susie. I think it's probably between 1.5 million and 2 million sweaters that they've given away in this event. I would love to know the actual number, but it has to be over 1 million for sure. For sure they gave away more than 1 million sweaters. I would bet dollars to donuts on it. And then the blood points, we had 300,000 blood point thank you bonuses. We got the 200,000 on Christmas Day. We're going to get the 100,000 on New Year's Eve. And then we had all of those 10K daily login rewards there too. We're going to get roughly, I don't know the exact number, there's somebody out there who's probably going to add it up, but it's roughly 1.1 to 1.2 million blood points that we got for logging in. So I think this event has been a success and very generous on behalf of the devs, and I for one tip my hat to them and thank them for this event. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. You can get the Frosty Eyes Blight right now. Even if you don't own the character, you should take advantage of that redemption code and put it in and claim your Frosty Eyes, because if you wind up owning the character at a later date, the entity will hold that cosmetic item for you and give it to you once you have that character unlocked on your game. So there's no downside to claiming it. The entity's Little Helper Reindeer charm is available, and in a couple of days we'll get the New Year's 2021 charm. Now we're going to drop some fruitcake codes here. We're going to put in 4 codes as always, 2 for PC, 2 for console. Each code will supply 10 people with the fruitcake charm, so 40 people watching this video are going to get that fruitcake killer charm. Yes, it's a killer only charm. And if you get that message that we saw when I was typing in those Susie codes that says invalid, that means that all 10 uses have been used up and there aren't any more. So good luck to you. Hopefully you're part of the early gang who got it. Good luck. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for you. I wish you all a happy and healthy holiday season. Happy New Year 2021. Continue to take care of one another in and out of the fog. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.